Shalom. I'm back with another part to the video. Israel is not done away with. It's like I had to take care of some business. Now, from where I left off, let's see, in the book of Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, and at the 37th verse. See, before I started, once again, since this is the second part to the video, I want to give praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Rahar Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that still to this very day continue to rule very well. Shalom to the hopefully elect. That's continually laboring in this truth, giving all diligence to make your calling election sure, and all faith, truth, sincerity. Shalom. Now, starting back at Jeremiah, the 31st chapter and the 37th verse, saying, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So, reiterating what I was saying before in the previous video concerning the previous precept that I brought out, the foundations of the earth has not been searched out, man. All right, the earth beneath. They still try to, and by they I mean Esau or Edom, still tries to search out the bottom of the earth, or try to get there, and they try to search out the heavens, which is where the planets are, and they're not able to do it. All right, and really, this is a way of the Most High, mocking them, because as they continue to search, the earth beneath, in the outer atmosphere, the outer space, the Lord continually expands the Lord still expands, or he expands the heavens. All right, so with that being said, he once again, he further solidified that Israel is not done away with. All right. So he has not cast off the seed of Israel. So, and just reiterating the previous precept that I brought out, Jeremiah, the 33rd chapter. Now I want to move on from there. I want to get the book of Romans, the 11th chapter, starting at the first verse. Now, this is Paul speaking. He said, I say then, hath the Most High cast away his people? And that's a question. All right, it says the Most High forbid. It says, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. So Paul is saying that, look, he's an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. All right. So the Most High hasn't cast away his people, because Paul basically saying that he's living proof that he didn't cast away his people. All right. And even you see that today, man. His people are still here to this very day, and they let you know that the Most High didn't cast away his people. All right. Verse 2, it says, the Most High have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture saith of Elias, how he make an intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, this is going to what Elijah was saying back when he was on the earth. All right. Verse 3 says, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? So the Most High answered him, right? And he said, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. No 7,000 men is representing the election. All right. So that seed is back today. All right, the 144,000, which is the Israel of the Most High, which is the election out of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay. Verse 5, it says, even so then at this present time also there's a remnant according to the election of grace. All right. So it's the election of grace, man. That's what it means to be chosen, man. When you're chosen out of the nation of Israel, because there's a chosen within a chosen, man. Even though Israel is the chosen nation, you still have a chosen number that's going to come out of that nation. So really, that's pertaining unto grace. All right. So only a select few are going to be able to obtain that. All right. It's not meant for all the nation of Israel, and you know damn well sure it's not meant for the other nations, man. All right. Now I'm gonna grab another precept. Slakia. The precept escapes me right now, man. Let's see. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter, and the 2nd verse. This is one of the heavy cuts to these guys that come up against the men of the Lord with their rhetoric or their doctrine of all other nations can make it into the kingdom. So this is Deuteronomy 23rd chapter and 2nd verse. It says, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. Because the Lord has a controversy with the other nations, man, and he still do. All right, to this very day, he still has a controversy with them. And I'm gonna grab two more precepts to show you, why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has a controversy with them, man. All right. So bastards shall not enter to this congregation, man. They won't enter into this covenant that we're involved in. The promises, the covenants, the giving of the law, which Paul broke that down too in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter. Okay. Now, it's like typed it in wrong. This is the book of should be Zechariah, the 2nd chapter in the 8th verse. Said, "But thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the Lord of hosts. After the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you." All right. And the nations have spoiled us. All right. Back from the Babylonian captivity to the Assyrian captivity, all the way up until this captivity we're in right now. All right. So it said, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All right. So all the nations had a hand in our downfall. All the other nations have touched us, man. All right. And really, they touched the apple of the Most High's eye. So what do you think the Lord's going to do to them, man? All right. It's going to bring complete destruction into these other nations, including Esau, the Edom. All right. Which, it's common knowledge now that Esau is the so-called white man. All right. Now I want to grab the book of Malachi, the 3rd chapter at in the 6th verse, and I'm gonna close it on now with this one. It says, "For I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." All right, so everything that the Lord has spoken about all the way up until this point now in time, the Old Testament and the New Testament, the Lord hasn't changed. All right. Israel's not done away with. They're still here to this day. The majority of them are residing here in the this place America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, and scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, like the Lord said he was going to do. All right, scatter his people throughout the four corners of the earth and be scattered among the nations. All right. And once the Lord returns, he's going to gather up the remnant of his people, Israel, and bring us back into the land of Israel. Like we just read earlier in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter in the first verse. The Lord's going to be the one to do this. The Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to deliver us out of this land and other parts of the world that where we were scattered from. All right. So with that pretty much wraps up the video. Slack here for that interruption that I had earlier. I had business to take care of. Of course, demons are going to be demons. Try to disrupt the word, but Lord's will, you members of the Hopefully Elect were edified by this video. And until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai Rahawah Kodash, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son's name, Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Spirit. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that I continue to rule very well. Peace and safety, Shalom, to the Hopefully Elect. That's still pushing this word, this ministry, and this gospel to throughout the four corners of the earth.